بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
There's always a way. And Allah knows best. Yeah, that's what I would say about that.
Right. So as a student of knowledge, I know there's a lot of emphasis on exercising the mind and studying and memorization. How important is physical fitness come into that equation?
Clear.
Is that something that one should incorporate in their daily Hadith disciple regimen?
Clear. Well, anybody who knows me knows that I'm a fanatic for tea. Alhamdulillah. It's one of my favorite pastimes, quote unquote. Love tea. So, if I have some tea from Japan, a friend of mine, he brought it back, top-notch tea, it's expensive tea, it's organic, so on and so on and so forth. So how am I going to make the tea? What type of water am I going to use? Spring water, alkaline water, tap water, spigot water, water from a brook or a pond, right? Am I boiling it, a sharp boil, etc.? How long is it going to steep, infuse, etc., etc., etc.? But I don't give no concern or care to what I put the tea in. I could put it in a plastic bottle. Is the plastic bottle going to shrink? The chemicals from the plastic, wooden, how long will it stay hot in a wooden container?
Right.
Stainless steel, or am I going to use glass? And what type of glass am I going to use? It doesn't matter. I have some tea that costs, $50 from Japan. It doesn't matter. Who cares how expensive the tea was? Who cares how delicate the tea is? I can just put it in anything versus me giving a great deal of care and concern of what I store the tea in. Because without the vessel, the tea is what? Worthless. I can't drink it. I can't get any benefit. My body, digestive system, my mind, unless I have some quality. And I would prefer glass instead of steel.
Right.
All right? Glass keeps the pure taste, less chemicals, so on and so on and so forth. So the shell of the egg is just as important as the what? The yolk and the white.
Right.
So people talking about the mind, the spirit. There's no doubt about that. But if you're sick, how much studying can you do? How much? When you're sick. I have a headache, right? Exactly. Point proven or not. Everyone understand this? So the concept of the concept of the body is the vessel of the mind and the soul and the spirit, right? Mm-hmm. You see the point? Right. Now I'm fiddling and fumble with my thing and I let the tea out. So it has to be secure.
Right.
It has to be tight. Okay, so I think that many people, they go extreme. And of course, I like to read and study. Of course, we know this, but it doesn't mean that you ignore your body. And the point I'm trying to get to is, if you don't look after your body, even if to an extent, your mind is going to be useless. Because the mind is only inside of the
Body.
You get hit in the head the wrong way. Your knowledge is what?
Gone.
Finished. Over. You have a heart attack. Okay, you have a migraine. You have a stomach. You can't teach. You can't do anything. You can't pray. So we talking about a full circle, mind, body, and soul. Mind, body, and soul. And Islam, the Prophet ﷺ tells us the two favors that most people lose out on is good health and free time. Good health. So health has never been ignored or neglected in the Quran and Sunnah, nor to the Muslims. Now, the different habits, hobbies, bad habits, that's a different story. So therefore, Hadith disciples, of course, they should be mindful of what they eat. Walking. Alhamdulillah, you drive, you get on a bus and train, every now and then, walk. Walk to work, walk home. Give yourself a 20-minute walk, a 30-minute walk. Or some people that like to run. And we also did classes, alhamdulillah, on the gym. And working out on the gym. And of course, that's a long discussion. Calisthenics, pumping iron. We're not getting into the details of that.
Right.
But the concept of just looking after your body.
Right.
So sleep, how long you sleep. Are you married versus single? That's another problem with regards to physical, mental, and spiritual health. You have brothers, a lot of brothers, they grow around and they're not married. They're never married. They could go ill. You see what I'm saying? It's not healthy for the body. Okay? So there lies no doubt a part of that regiment or that training, the day-to-day schedule should be physical. Whether it's walking, running, whether it's lifting weights, jump rope, whether it's on a bicycle, whether it's on some type of art or boxing, whatever it is, cardiovascular, and the strength of the body is just as important as what? The mind. And of course, if I had to pick just the mind and the soul and have a weak, frail body, I would do that.
Right.
But
Okay.
we don't live in that situation, in that time in which we don't have access to looking after our bodies. That's the point. So it's very important. No doubt about that. We support that.
Okay.
Yeah, we support that 100%.
And there was a